Hello, my name is Chris Jones from Ecobat Battery Technologies, and in this video we'll be looking at the equipment to help you fit EFB and AGM batteries to stop-start vehicles. The first tool you'll need is the battery tester. The battery tester can be used to check if the battery needs replacing under warranty or as a sales aid. We recommend that with every vehicle that comes in for service or repair, it is an opportunity to test the battery. If faulty or near of end of life, then the sale can be concluded. If so, the second tool you need is the memory saver. The memory saver. On some earlier cars, not everything like the media system is registered to the ECU, so there's an advisement to save losing things like the radio code. The third tool that is required is a battery validation tool. The battery validation tool resets the system to its factory settings. The validation tool is required on 24 different manufactured vehicles when changing the battery. The information sent from the IBS sensor, relaying voltage and temperature, which is attached to the negative terminal, is then monitored by the management and monitoring system. We then have the smart regulated alternator, controlled by the information sent from the ECU, the electronic control unit, and all of these must communicate to allow the battery to be charged correctly. If the vehicle does not require a reset, it is therefore fitted with a self-diagnostic system, and all the new readings will be accepted on the car and the battery will be charged correctly. The validation tool is up to date and is ready to be used, but we do recommend registration of this tool as per the instructions included, as if there are any updates you are then able to receive them. The EBT 780 battery tester is very easy to use. First, you will need to locate the battery. On modern cars, they're not all where you would expect them to be. They could be inside the vehicle or even in the boot. To help you locate and to find the battery part number you need, we recommend you use the Ecobat Battery Finder. The Ecobat Battery Finder is easy to use and is free to everyone. Simply enter the vehicle registration number, choose the brand you stock, and from there you will see the estimated fitting time and fitting instructions. Now you have located a battery, you can begin the test. Connect the positive clamp to the positive terminal, but do not use the negative terminal with the IBS. Please connect to ground earth or the test will be inaccurate. When connected correctly, the EBT 780 automatically boots up and you have an option to go to the voltage or straight to the battery test. From here you can select a technician, and from then select either in or out of vehicle. The battery when testing in the vehicle is a stop-start battery, so we go to the option of stop-start. Now it asks you for the post type. Battery type, either EFB, AGM or other, and the battery standard. The ratings that you will see could be SAE, EN, these are all ratings that you will find on the top label of the battery. Here in the UK, we will usually see the reference EN, European norm. However, you might find DIN or JIS or CCA or SAE. This battery is coming up as near end of life, so I'm going to print out a copy of this test by pressing this button here, and I can report back to the customer and explain that the battery needs to be replaced. Most people will want to do it there and then rather than the risk of having a non-start. The customer has decided to replace the battery. You know which battery to replace, and from the battery finder the VRN lookup, and now we need to replace the old one. You need to locate the OBD connection port, which is usually under the steering column or dashboard. This memory saver is actually in two parts. The first part is a NOCO G7200 and the second is a NOCO GC012, which is the OBD connector lead. The charger has a supply mode, which means in this setting we have actually a constant supply going into the car. To put the G7200 into supply mode, simply hold down the mode button for up to 5 seconds. Now that the car has continuous power, we can safely take out the old battery. Most batteries will be secured to a battery box. This may also have a fleece jacket. We will need a few tools to get the battery free. Firstly, we need to disconnect it, always starting by removing the negative terminal first. Now the battery is free, I'm going to remove it and place the new battery in its place. Remember, when reconnecting the new battery, you must reconnect the positive first and then the negative. With the new battery now in place, we can now remove the memory saver. We now need to reset the system. This electrical item attached here to the negative terminal is the IBS sensor. This is what of course is controlling all of the power going back to the battery. We do now need to reset the system, so we require the validation tool. Like the memory saver, the reset tool is plugged into the vehicle's OBD port. When correctly connected, it will power on. When powering up, we need to choose the option BRT, which is a battery replacement tool option. Now we simply follow the on-screen directions to validate the battery. This will recode the new battery to the vehicle's ECU and also turn off any dashboard warning lights. We need to input a brand and a part number, and this therefore then will help with the recalibration. And then the procedure is then complete. Just like that, we have now replaced an AGM battery. We also follow the same instructions when changing an EFB. Simply replacing AGM and EFB batteries is as simple as that. Thank you for watching this video, and for further information please visit our website.